connected, prepared, skilled, aware, experienced, educated. This is the way to a productive future. My name is Mr. Elliott, and I'm the Career Development Coordinator here.
And I'm Miss Allen, I'm the 7th grade counselor.
And welcome to a special edition of C&C Connections. This week is focused on a very important week here in Union County Schools, which is Make It in Union County Manufacturing Awareness Week. And this is a great opportunity for the community to support some of the great manufacturing businesses here in the county. But before we get started, what does manufacture mean? Manufacture means to make something to sell or to distribute to a group of people using machinery or through mass production. So at this time, I want to turn it over to Miss Allen, and she's going to tell you a little bit about who we have here this week.
Today we have Mr. Fred Edwards, who's the president and COO of Golston Technologies.
Good morning.
Good morning. Hello, sir. And thank you for being with us here today. So we have a few questions for you. First of all, can you tell us a little bit about your company and its role in our community?
Absolutely. Golston Technologies. We are a chemical manufacturer located here in Monroe in Union County. We've been here since 1969. The company was originally founded in 1937 in Scituate, Massachusetts. This was our second site, but today is our only manufacturing site and serves as our North American headquarters as well. We manufacture chemicals that are used in the production of synthetic fibers. So if you're familiar with polyester or acetate or nylon or the infamous elastomeric yarns like Lycra, some of the things that we produce are used in the manufacture of those fibers.
Oh, great. Okay, so some of our kids can definitely relate to that.
Absolutely.
For sure. Great. Can you tell us a little bit about your role in our community?
Yes, we have many of our employees who serve on some of the nonprofit boards in the community. We also do a lot of the service projects like United Way Day of Caring. You may have heard about us or seen our name associated with the books and brackets, and we're also supporters of the Union County Education Foundation and the Biz Ed Breakfast that's coming up in November as well. So we're involved in a lot of the community action things, so hopefully you've seen our logo at some of the events around the county.
Great, that sounds like an awful lot. And so you're also on the Chamber of Commerce Board of Directors, is that right?
I am. Yes, I have served for 5 years on the Board of Directors, and the last 3 years I have served as the chair of the Make It in Union County initiative that is run through the Chamber.
Great, and can you tell us a little bit about that initiative?
Absolutely. Make It in Union County is about manufacturing. It is about manufacturing for manufacturers. So we have things like our executive roundtable, where that the manufacturing executives from around the county we get together on a regular basis and talk about the challenges and the things that we face as manufacturers. We talk about workforce development, and we talk about soft skills, and we talk about unemployment as well as benefits and things like that. Make It in Union County also sponsors the Environmental Health and Safety Roundtable. So that's another group of professionals that are associated with a number of businesses here in Union County, where they talk about best practices for environmental safety. They talk about health and awareness and some of the benefits that we provide to employees.
Awesome. Okay, well, great. Well, so if there were a couple of highlights for this week that you'd like to share with students and families, what would those highlights be?
Well, the Manufacturing Celebration Week, the Manufacturing Awareness Week, is a fantastic event. It started out as part of the National Manufacturing Day. The first Friday in October throughout the United States is National Manufacturing Day. But in Union County, we wanted it to be more than just one day. We wanted to celebrate our manufacturers and make our community aware of what we do here in Union County. I say from appetizers to xylophones, from A to X. There's probably a Z. I think we have a metal manufacturer who works with zinc as well. And so we manufacture a tremendous amount of product here in Union County. And this is an opportunity for students, parents, teachers, and guidance counselors, as well as the community in general, to get to know our manufacturers. So Manufacturing Week starts off on Monday with a social media campaign, and there's a lot of competition within the schools for that. But it's basically an awareness day, getting the word out to everyone about what's happening. Then we have a couple of days of open houses. If you are interested in manufacturing, you can actually go tour 3 to 6. And I'm not sure how many we have this year. Last year I think we had 6 manufacturers who opened their doors to the community. And so you get a great tour of what's happening, and you can see some of the manufacturing in action. Then on Thursday of the week, we have our manufacturing showcase at South Piedmont Community College. And we have somewhere around 15 to 20 manufacturers from the county who are there to talk about the products and the services that they offer, some of the things that they do here in Union County. And it all culminates on Friday morning with a celebration breakfast for the manufacturers.
Okay.
So it's a week of fun, very hard work, but a fun-filled week of activities.
Yeah. Yeah, it sounds like an awful lot of opportunities, all related to manufacturing right here in our community.
Absolutely.
So from A to X, you heard it here first.
A to Z, don't
A
forget.
to Z, sorry, zinc also, that's right, that's right. Okay, well,
Great.
thank you so much for sharing that with us, for sure.
Our pleasure. Hope to see you at our celebration activities and events.
Absolutely, we'll be there, we'll be
Good.
there.
So, first of all, I'd like to, on behalf of our principal, Dr. Crafton, we have a wonderful gift from the Parkwood Bears. We are focusing on relationships this year. As you can probably see on here, relationships is the biggest word on the cup, and we just want to establish our relationship with your company, and we want to invite you back here to Parkwood at any time.
Oh, it's our pleasure. Thank you very much for the recognition. And thank
So
you
nice to meet
for the
you,
time.
Mr. Edwards, yes.
Thank you.
So, to learn more about this wonderful, wonderful week, what you can do, you can go to www.makeitInUnionCounty.com to learn about the wonderful activities. And I have a challenge for all of the middle and high school students out there. This year, they're going to actually have a $500 grant that will be given out to the middle school that has the most points, and a $1,000 grant that will be given out to the high school with the most points for participation next week. So you need to challenge your teachers, your principals, your assistant principals, your counselors, your career development coordinators to come out and support some of these wonderful events that's actually will be happening. And with that said, we'll see you next week on another wonderful, wonderful episode of C&C Connections.
So get out there and let's learn about manufacturing.